Hello and welcome to Sparky Hobbies. This is Sparky Gravity, and today I'm just doing some lab. Uh, Currently leveling a Wild Strike character based on Esoro's build, Wild Strike build, so we're just doing that. And I always hate lab, but that's a switch, not a lever. Don't mess with switches, just run. That's how you... that's just a Sand of Eternity? That's not very good either. Alright. I was hoping for a little bit more than that. So, in the lab you can get little perks and bonuses that are supposedly going to make your run easier. So, looking for those dark shrines and mysterious shrines. Here's one, actually. There's a switch. Opens up a secret door. We're gonna go in before it actually animates. Okay, so I got a regenerating shrine. Now that regeneration shrine does not have a timer. It will last the entire time. Most of my viewers do not watch Path of Exile, so that's why I'm explaining things that most people would find, you know, kind of Okay, so this is Aspirant's Trail. This is my third one. I don't remember if this is my third or my second. I'm just pounding through. It looks like it's... yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna get my flasks up. Yeah, this is the second one. Come on. Oh, is he dead already? Alright. Fine. But Card, is that a lawnmower? I don't know. Are they doing bad things with the lawnmower? You're gonna have to watch a different video. Is that a good video? You think that's a good video? I don't know. If they're messing around with a lawnmower, it's probably a bad video, because lawnmowers are dangerous. They have blades that can cut you. My son likes watching destructing videos where they destroy things rather than build things. I was hoping, he'd be like the Lego kid where, they want to build all kinds of things. Instead, he's more of like, let's put this toy in the shredder. And you're just like, no, you don't put toys in the shredder. So yeah, first impressions, elaborate troth, huh? Interesting. Not anything too great. Mostly just an orb of alchemy or two and an orb of fusing. But whatever. Leveling's going fine. I worry a little bit about single target, especially at the later levels, but I mean, it just looked like a pretty fun build, like just due to speed. Most of my builds are slower but tankier, and so I don't really need a map clearer to be honest. Like if this is what this is known for. It just looked like a little bit of fun, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it. This kind of goes where I want it to go, so I'm gonna continue on. I'm just trying to blow through lab. I hate labyrinth. Okay, so apparently in his video they are breaking some plexiglass chests so that they can pretend to get the treasure out of them. But again, it's all about destroying stuff. There's a switch here. Is this a good one or a bad one? My Vol Haste and Vol Grace both leveled up. There's a lever. There's a lever. This is also a lever. So there's one more over here. Two here. Go through here. Is there a mystery shrine here? There it is. I don't know what it gave me. Looks like it might have been like, an extra time at the enchanting shrine or whatever. So pretty much useless because this is not... I'd rather have something that would make the fight with Esoro easier, even though I don't really have any worries that I'm going to die per se. So this character is supposed to work on evasion, My evasion right now is only 29%, so I haven't got up to the full, supposedly maxed out 95. That's what this character is supposed to be able to do once you get done with it. And I haven't even looked at my ascendancies to know what I'm supposed to pick. I'm following a build guide. Alright, so this is the third one. Aspirant Strail. Esoro. Some spiky stuff. I don't want to be slowed. Darn. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Can I kill these boots right quick? My son wants to get the headphones behind me so that he can be entertained with that. Treasure keys, more treasure keys. I don't need any of this armor. I haven't redone my filter to, you know, filter out low level stuff. I just don't even care. Just passing it all up. Okay, gloves. Well, my gloves are actually what's recommended for this build. They're the Assassin Strike dodge spells, get some life out of it, so we'll go ahead and Edict of Fury on hit. Not sure that's important. Okay, so either I'm supposed to come up here and get the Onslaught bonus, Evasion and Onslaught effect, or I'm supposed to come over here and get Frenzy charges. And I think I really want the Frenzy charges right now. I don't know if I have all of my Frenzy charges that I'm supposed to have. Looks like the answer is I have one. So I'll use this point and this point to get two, since I'm kind of leveling. I took the combat focus so that my Wild Strike... No, Picard, I want you to eat your food, okay? Hey, do not get that in the pizza sauce. Watch what you're doing. I don't want the headphones in the pizza sauce. Picard, look at your headphones. They're in the pizza sauce. What did I tell you? Alright. So I got some frenzy charges. For leveling, I came down here. I haven't got the health nodes. I mostly focused on getting like strength and intelligence because I was pretty low in those stats. I did get the acrobatics and phase acrobatics, although I'm not really sure that's that great. And I got some of the claw nodes because I am using claws as the build recommends. And that's pretty much all I've done so far for leveling. I am short on intelligence, I believe, which is why these are not leveling up right now. So I'm gonna have to go get more intelligence. As far as what my leveling gear is, I just used the armor and evasion on this just because I was needing the cast on hit. So I needed 3 reds, so I chose an armor base. That would give me mostly my 3 reds, and actually this blue was really hard to get, despite the fact that I only needed 1 off color. For Wave of Conviction, your utility is Vol Haste, Vol Grace, and Ice Column. Herald, this is your auras setup with Wrath, and Herald the Thunder with Enlighten and Precision. Your movement skill is tied to Whirling Blades for the Fortify, and also faster attacks and Night Blade support. And let's see here, Blind support, alright, Calling Strike with the Ancestral Protector. And then your main setup is the Wild Strike setup, so I guess I prefer my main skill at the very top, and since this is tabulated, I don't have to worry about sockets. So 3 red, 2 blue. Inspiration is the least important, so if you're doing a 5 link setup, Inspiration would be the one that you're keeping out. So multi-strike, elemental damage with attack support, Inspiration, lightning pen, and added lightning damage. And to do this, it cost me about 2x for my initial investment, mostly because I just bought all of, 120 gems, like, 20% quality gems. I hate leveling gems like twice for the same build. I'm fine to do it in an off socket. In fact, I actually need to get my off sockets set up so that I can actually level other gems while I'm playing. But for right now, okay, so we got our ascendancy. We have some frenzy charges that we'll start getting, and so we'll just continue on with the quests. Oh, Picard, go use the potty. Stop what you're doing, go use the potty. No, no, you need to stop what you're doing and go use the potty. My son does it. My son doesn't yet know how to. I am recording this, right? Yeah, okay. My son does not yet know how to use the potty by himself. He absolutely knows how to use the potty by himself. However, he doesn't remind himself that he has to go, and he doesn't really. He has body awareness. He never goes poo, but he pees. So we have to supervise him to make sure that he. What happened here? Oh, switching. Did I switch? Is this my fault? Nope, it's something switched. There we go. Fixed. Can we continue on, please? Thank you. So this is Delirium. It's 3.10. I hate the Delirium League, mostly because, you know, the best way to play the Delirium League is to stay alive, and the best way to stay alive is to move around. So as you can see, that was pretty nice, but this is again just leveling, and so leveling has been, you know, pretty enjoyable. It's been pretty smooth, and this is not the way to go. So I want to go out here. Movement speed is pretty good. I just have 20% movement boots. Ascendancy is Rager. Ooh, Raider. Ooh, I just died. That is atypical. I don't die very often. But I am chatting, and I wasn't really paying attention to the map. The fact that I was like at a dead end. Well, I don't really want to lose the Delirium now. I bet that would be my fault. So whatever. Chaos Orb, fine. I am a big fan of essences, so I'm going to go ahead and stop and do this. I am in poison. Let's get out of the poison. So yeah, it's pretty fast. Run around. I got 2 Quicksilver flasks. My flasks that I have set up right now are just evasion and diamond flasks, critical strikes. And that's working out okay. I really do need that intelligence though. So you can see my Herald of Thunder killing random stuff in the background. Which way? Which way? I don't ever memorize any of these map layouts. I don't really care. So yeah, first impressions, pretty good. I really do worry about single target. Later on. I actually think that just the way that they've been pushing content in Path of Exile, that map clearing is like super not important comparatively to bossing. I think the bossing is kind of where it's at. I mean, I do think that, like, honestly, the best way to, you know, get your resources, get what you want out of a build, is just to play the game. And, you know, they do a pretty good job of making all the builds viable. So I don't know how much I'm going to like this as a bosser when really its strength is as a map clearer. I do enjoy the speed, and, you know, it brings like a certain playstyle that I don't actually play very often. Like I said, I usually play the tanky builds that are not necessarily that fast. So having a character that is just in general faster is kind of pleasing. Alright, let's go down, let's fight the boss. I don't really want to be there for that. Can you go? The animation on this boss is so slow. So this is that's pretty typical for bosses so far. But again, I'm like at, you know, wimpy boss levels, so I wouldn't get too excited. I mean, it looks pretty cool currently right now, but I have my doubts that this is going to be a good end game build. Yes, I ended it because I want to like leave the area. One of my least favorite areas, the quay, because I always like forget where the Ankh is, and I end up like passing it almost like, I don't know, 80% of the time, I guess. Let's go ahead and activate the Delirium. Let's stay close to the dock side. That way we don't pass up the Ankh. And of course, like, most people just like run past all of this stuff, honestly. Okay, well that was easy. Ooh, that hurt. As far as my max life right now, so I'm at like level 60, I have 2k life. I couldn't tell you whether or not that's typical for me. I usually just don't even pay attention to leveling. Just like, let's get through it. And of course I went the wrong way. Am I going the right way now? I have no idea. There are essentially two exits on this map. There's the quest exit that you have to go do, and then there's the actual like progress topographically, geographically along the map to go to the next areas. So I'm gonna pick up studded belts just to. What'd you say, Picard? Yes, Picard. I don't quite understand what you're trying to tell me there, bud. Alright, is this the quest one? Yes, awesome. I'm happy that I found this first. What are you talking about? No, we're not going to do bubbles right now, and it's inside the house. You know bubbles go outside. Or in the garage. Or somewhere where there's not carpet. Can I get this guy to spawn? Do I have to like kill all these people? This is like a really slow boss again. You have to like fulfill the terms and conditions of activating the boss. You're like, oh, can I fight the boss? No. You must first do A, B, C, and D. Alright. So, normally I would just exit out, but I do want to find the Fields of Grain waypoint. That's how I want to get out of this map. I've done enough mapping on this particular map to know that that's what I want to do. For people that are getting into Path of Exile, I would say that like leveling, and if you want to really level fast, it's quite a frustrating experience. I'm kind of slow at it, mostly because I want to kill my packs and in general play the game rather than just pass everything. But I do try to like do it fairly quickly because I don't want to spend all my time. End game content really is where the excitement happens. So learning that on this particular map when and when to exit waypoints and when and when to go ahead and log so that you can move back to the. Okay, so here's the waypoint. We're going to go ahead and go back to the Sarn encampment. I don't know what I'm here for exactly. Probably just fulfill some quest markers.
Poor Tolman. Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
Okay, so I have two. Well, let's get the other frenzy charge. Now that I have a way to generate frenzy charges. And there's another frenzy charge down here. Alright, don't have it yet. I do want to sell items. I don't really want to keep them. Do I even want to identify these? I don't even know if I want to identify these. Max life. Stun. Fire. Cold fire resist. I don't know. Well, it has 30. I guess I'll keep it. I'll just toss it in the guild stash. It's like a mediocre gem. Okay. And let's move along, shall we?
Why are you still standing there?
And I usually don't remember which.
Tell me something. Any chance you might be willing to join forces
No.
to turn a healthy profit with old Argan?
That's not good enough.
Bring me back something nice, huh?
I don't remember which quests that I want to pass and do and whatnot, so I usually end up doing them, mostly all of them. So, yeah, what else is there particularly to say about this character? Ascendancy, we're going to choose Avatar of the Slaughter to get more evasion per frenzy charge, movement, attack speed. Attack speed is going to be probably really more important. And increase of onslaught effect. Again, attack speed. This is going to be an attack speed based character. As far as my skills right now, Edict of Fury, that's what that is. Okay, but Wild Strike is going to be the main character. Combat focused jewels in the passive tree switch everything to lightning, and so we chain with our lightning. My resistances are nowhere near capped as I'm leveling. And my frenzy charges, I have a max of 6 currently. Probably going to choose gear to take as much as possible. I killed all the bandits. And yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at leveling. Wild Strike character based on Esoro's build. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.